Hello students, now welcome back in Maths online classes. I'm here with you to teach you the next topic, the remaining topics of the chapter pair of linear equation in two variables. In previous topic, we have learned what is the pair of linear equations, what are the standard form of the pair of linear equation in two variables, and how we will represent graphically. And when we are representing graphically the pair of linear equation in two variables, what the conditions are there? It means lines are intersecting, are parallel, are coincidence. That thing I already discussed with you. If lines are parallel, so there is no solution. If lines intersecting, so there is only one solution. And if lines are coincident, it means these lines are having infinite many solutions. So these things you have already studied, and by that you can also find out a constant value like that k. See, these values also you can find out by the equations. Okay, so but we know that graphical method is too much complicated when or in the case of number is not complete number, like just like if x, the value of x is coming root 3 and value of coming y is root 5, so we can represent on the graph, but it is too complicated, it will take too much time. So we are using another method also to solve the pair of linear equation in two variables. Those are substitution method, elimination method, and cross multiplication method. So today in this video we will learn how to solve linear equation in two variables. Okay, and one thing more, complete your previous work, complete the NCERT exercise and NCERT examples also, and do all work on your fair copy. And also it is mandatory to you all, attempt the assessment every day. Don't lag behind, it will be create too much problem for you. So while attending the online classes, keep NCERT book and a notebook with you. By that you can better understand the topic. So we are going to start today's video. So let's begin. Algebraic methods of solving a pair of linear equations. So there are the three methods to solve pair of algebraic equation. First is substitution method, second one is elimination method, and third one is cross multiplication method. Now the cross multiplication method is removed from the revised syllabus of the CBSE. So today we are going to learn the substitution method and elimination method to solve the pair of linear equations in two variables. In the previous section we discussed how to solve a pair of linear equation graphically. That's I have already told to you. The graphical method is not convenient in cases when the point representing the solution of the linear equation has non-integral coordinates. Why the graphical method is not suitable? Because sometimes coordinates are root 3, 2 root 7, a 2.57, a 3/5. These numbers are coming, so we unable to represent these on graph. We can represent, but it will take too much time and it is too complicated. That's why we will use substitution method and elimination method, and third one is cross multiplication method. Okay students, so first we will learn the substitution method. We have two equations here. Just these are the pair of linear equation in two variable. First is there 7x minus 15y is equal to 2, and second equation is there x plus 2y is equal to 3, and we are going to solve this by substitution method. By which method? Substitution method. You know the meaning of substitute? Substitute means we will replace. Substitute means just like in cricket you have seen substitute players are there. If any player wants to go outside from the field, so any other player is come and take the place of that player. Okay, so this is the substitute. Substitute means we will replace the values. So how many variables are here? We have the two variables and two equations. These are the pair of linear equation in two variables. So we can take any one equation, either second or first. So we are writing here again second equation, that is x plus 2y is equal to 3, and from here we can find out the value of x. It means the value of x in the term of y. So what will come? X is equal to 3 minus 2y. This is the value of x. Now this value of x we will put in the equation first, that is the 7x minus 15y is equal to 2. So we will write here 7x minus 15y is equal to 2. Now in place of x we can write here 3 minus 2y or not, because from second equation we have find out the value of x. So in place of x we will write here 3 minus 2y. Any problem? No. Minus 15y is equal to 2. Now we will solve it. Now 7 3 is 21 minus 7 2 is 14, y minus 15y is equal to 2. Now like terms, these both are like terms or not? Yes. So minus 14 and minus 15, these will be minus 29y is equal to 2. 21 is positive. When we will transpose towards right side, so it will be negative. Now minus 29y minus 29y is equal to minus 19. So y is equal to minus 19 upon minus 29. Now minus both are cancelled. So the value of y is equal to 19 upon 29. Now the value of y we can put in any one equation. We are having two equations. Then we will find out the value of x. How? See what was the equations are. Equations is there 7x minus 15y is equal to 2 and x plus 2y is equal to 3. So we are going to put the value of y in equation number 2, that is x plus 2y is equal to 3. X plus 2y is equal to 3. X plus 2y is equal to 3. So what is the value of y? 19 upon 29. So x plus 2 into 19 upon 29 is equal to 3. Okay. Now x plus 19 to the 38 upon 29 is equal to 3. Now we will transpose this one. So x is equal to 3 minus 38 upon 29. When we will take the LCM here, so what will come? It is 1. So x is equal to, what is the LCM? LCM is 29, and 29 3 is, just multiply 3 9 is 27, carry 2, 3 2 the 6 and 2 8. 87 minus 38. So what will come? It will 17 minus 8 9, and here 7 minus 3 4. 49 upon 29. It is the value of x. So it is the substitution method. Here we will replace the value of any one variable. What we will do? In first step, we will find out the value of any one variable from any one equation. Okay. Then in second step, we will put that value in the another equation. It means from which equation we are finding the value of the variable. In that one we will not put the value of that variable. We will put the value of that variable in another equation. After finding the value of either one variable, that is either x or y, we can put the value of that variable in any one equation and you can get the value of the second variable. So this is the substitution method to solve the pair of linear equation in two variables. Okay students, so just you have learned the substitution method to solve the pair of linear equation in two variables. Now the time to learn elimination method to solve the pair of linear equation in two variables. Just you can see two equations is given to you. The system of linear equation in two variables, that is root 2x plus root 3y is equal to 0, and second is the root 3x minus root 8y is equal to 0. These two equations are given to us and we are going to solve these equations by the elimination method. In elimination method, what we will do? We will cancel any one variable. It means we need to do those things. By that we can remove, we can delete, we can cancel any one variable term. So see here how we will do. Just we will note it down the both the equation, that is root 2x plus root 3y is equal to 0, and second is there root 3x minus root 8y is equal to 0. These two equations we have. Now see, by adding a subtraction, can we cancel any one variable? It is root 2x, it is root 2x, and that is root 3x. So can we cancel? No, because they are not equal values. Here also root 3y, root 8y to not cancel. So what we will do? We need to multiply first equation, that will be, if we want to cancel x, so first equation we will multiply by the coefficient of x from the second equation. So what is the coefficient of x in second equation? That is root 3. So we will multiply it by root 3. Now same thing here, second equation will be multiplied by the coefficient of x from the first equation, so it is root 2. In this case we are going to cancel x. Suppose we want to cancel y, so it was here root 3y. Okay, so what is the coefficient of y in second equation? That is root 8. So in that case we will multiply first equation by root 8 and second equation multiply we will by the root 3. So you understood how we will choose the number, that how we will by which number we need to multiply here. We are going to cancel here x, so we will check the coefficient of x from the second equation. That coefficient, by that coefficient we will multiply the first equation, and in second equation we will check the coefficient of x from the first equation, by that we will multiply here. Okay, so now see the multiply. Now the equations are there, 3 2 is 6, that is root 6x plus root 3 into root 3, that is 3y, and 0, that will 0. It is equation 3. Here that is root 6x and minus 8 to the 16. So root 16 means 4y is equal to 0 because value of root 16 is 4. Now we will solve these equations. Okay, we need to solve these equations. Now root 6x here, root 6x here, so they can cancel, but if we will add here, so they will be cancelled. No, because in addition to they will plus, so we are going to subtract here. When we subtract, the symbols are changed, so it is plus, so it will be minus, it is minus, it is plus, it is also minus. Now this term is, whole term is cancelled or not, because it is positive, it is negative. Now 3y and plus 4y, that is 7y is equal to 0. So y is equal to 0 upon 7. So the value of y is here 0. Got it? Now we will do the same procedure which we have done in substitution method. We will put the value of y in any one equation. So what was the equations? First equation was there, root 2x plus root 3y is equal to 0. Root 2x plus root 3y is equal to 0. Here the value of y we have just find out 0. Root 2x plus root 3 into 0 is equal to 0. So root 2x is equal to 0. So it implies that x is also 0. So what the values we are getting here? X is equal to 0 and y is equal to 0. These are the values by elimination method. This is the elimination method. I hope you have understood both the methods here. Students, sometime you have seen the questions of the topic pair of linear equation in two variables. In that one, variables in the denominator. Just like two equations given to you is here, you can see variable 2 upon x, 2 upon y, 5 upon x and 4 upon y. Here you can see the variable is in denominator. So now the question can be raised, how we will solve these equations. Here you can use any method. It may be elimination or substitution. But before using the method elimination or substitution, we need to reduce these equation. Reduce means we need to change this equation in the form of ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. You can see here these equations are not in the form of a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. So our topic is equations reducible to a pair of linear equation in two variables. It means we need to learn how we will convert these equation first in the standard form of the pair of linear equation in two variables. So simply it is so simple, you can learn only in 1 minute. So here it is 1 upon x, it is 1 upon y, it is also 1 upon x, it is also 1 upon y. So we can let 1 upon x is equal to p and 1 upon y is equal to q. Now in place of 1 upon x we can write p, and in place of 1 upon y we can write q. It means whatever the terms of variable is given in the denominator, we need to let first. We need to suppose any other variable in place of that. Suppose it will be 2 upon x plus y. So here we will let 1 upon x plus y. Okay. So see what happened. Now the equation can be written in this form: 2p plus 3q is equal to 13 and 5p minus 4q is equal to minus 2. Now you can see these both equations are in the form of pair of linear equation in two variables. Now we can use any one method, either elimination or substitution. Okay, so suppose we are using here elimination method. So first equation we will multiply by 5 and second equation we will multiply by 2. It will be 5 and it will be multiplied by 2, because the coefficient of p in second equation is 5 and coefficient of p in first equation is 2. So what will happen? 5 to the 10p plus 15q and 13 5s are 65. Here also 2 5s are 10p minus 8q is equal to minus 4. Now again we will subtract here because both having the same symbol, so we cannot cancel. We will subtract here. So we need to change the symbol, minus, plus and plus. Now this will be cancelled. So 15 plus 8, it is 23q, and 65 plus 4, that is 69. So q is equal to 69 upon 23. So 23 3 is 69. So the value of q is coming here 3. Q is equal to 3. Now we will do the same procedure. We will put the value of q in any one equation. That was, to suppose we are taking first equation, the 2p plus 3q is equal to 13. 2p plus 3q is equal to 13. So 2p plus 3 into 3 is equal to 13. So 2p, 3 3 is a 9, and when we will transpose, so it will be in negative term. So 2p is equal to 13 minus 9. So 2p is equal to 4. So p is equal to 4 upon 2. So we can write here p is equal to 2. Now the value of p is 2. So we have find out the value of p and q. The value of q was here 3 and the value of p is 2. Now go back at the first step. What is the first step? What we have done? We have let here 1 upon x is equal to p and 1 upon y is equal to q. Now we will equate these values here. So it was 1 upon x is equal to p. So in place of p we will write here 2. It is implies that 1 upon x is equal to 2. So x is equal to 1 upon 2. Okay. Same thing here, 1 upon y is equal to q. It is implies that 1 upon y is equal to 3. That's why by the cross multiply, y is equal to 1 upon 3. By that way we will find out the value of x and y when equation is not given in the form of a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. So our first priority will be there. First we will convert those equations in standard form of the pair of linear equation into variables.